got this cold, what I thought was a cold, last Saturday. Turns out it is a viral infection, but I'm not allowed to see the doctor until I've had a viral infection for 10 days, which I don't really understand, but I don't make the rules, I just pay for the insurance. Why am I doing this? Clearly, I have not dressed up for this, and Myler is not wearing any props for this. I'm a believer that everything is funny over time, so hopefully one day I will look at this and I will say, he's hilarious! And also because this is one of your rare opportunities to see me with my Albert Einstein hair, also my troll hair, my sick hair. What can I do? Drugs. Yes, I've been using drugs. I started off, of course, Advil, and then I made the up switch to Dayquil, but then realized, just like always, Dayquil does absolutely nothing for me, and I upgraded not only to NyQuil, but to NyQuil with C+. So, you know, extra vitamins, how to help. But, supposedly NyQuil helps put you to sleep. It does not have that effect on me. I do not get any more sleep with this than without it, but it keeps the coughing down, so that's nice. Then, after I called the doctor and found out I couldn't get in, I took the advice of a 21-year-old on Facebook who told me to use Mucinex, and the doctor told me to use Mucinex. So, you know, when a Facebook posting and a doctor both agree, it must be worth something. Yeah, the Advil I'm supposed to take every 6 hours. The NyQuil is supposed to be every 6 hours. The Mucinex is supposed to be every 12 hours. And yeah, the cough drops, I'm just popping like they're Skittles. And I'm just downing, you know, grab a handful, toss them in, and swallow whatever goes in, you know. If you get 5 in there, maybe try and choke down 2, you know. I, however, have also learned an appreciation for text messages because, yeah, I was supposed to work on Thursday, but I texted around to my projectionists and only had to make one actual phone call and display this lovely voice, and got my shift covered thanks to text messaging. Very useful. And then I texted Thursday night and got my shift covered for Friday. And then tonight I texted about 5 people and only had to make like one actual phone call to get my shifts covered for tomorrow and tomorrow night, and a ride home for the person I promised would get a ride home because I was going to cover his shift. But yeah, so basically I got 40 hours worth of work that I am not going to work, but it was okay because I didn't have to talk on the phone and strain my voice, which I'm doing now for fun for you people. You'll have to pardon me, I'm a little, interesting. I decided not to edit any of this, so what you see is what I'm going through, and I won't pretend that I feel pretty, because I don't. And yeah, Kleenexes, I didn't have any. Toilet paper seemed like a good idea at the time, but then I realized the amount I was going through, and decided I would go with the industrial paper towels that I kind of liberated a stash of from work. Thanks. And I've been using more paper towels than I would care to mention because I have, well, of my nose and my throat, there's some yellow stuff, some green stuff, and some red stuff. So if I've hit blood, that must mean I'm almost at the bottom, right? I hope. Because that means there's nothing left, and we're just, you know, like when your body exercises and it gets all the fat out, and now you can really burn off this muscle, which means you're working out too much, because you're burning off the muscle that you've built. Yes? Anyways, I wasn't aware that I could discharge from my eyes. I thought that was only in X-Files, You know, when their eyes like glossed over with black oil, or a fringe, which is basically the same show as X-Files, where they would have blood run down their eyes. I didn't know that could actually happen, but it can, because I've got whitish stuff that every once in a while will come out. You know, like how you have those morning boogers, and you get those out of the way, and you're all better for a day? No, this is not the same thing. I won't go into details, but it's a different substance, and it comes more often, so if you, yeah, it's no good. Again, I'll spare you the details. But, yeah, I haven't been to work since Tuesday afternoon, where I got sent home 3 hours early, and probably shouldn't have gone to work in the first place. And on Saturday night, I spent most of my shift trying to sleep, because I thought I was going to throw up. I haven't thrown up yet this entire ordeal for 5 days, but I don't know why. It's just been coughing and coughing and coughing, which is why my normally magnanimous and awe-inspiring voice sounds very much like the crap that is coming out of it. And Mylar has been very supportive. In the last day or so, she, well, the loud coughing, the where did that come from coughing that just sort of happens, she jumps up at that and she runs away, which I don't blame her, because I don't really have the torso, you know, the resonating chamber for such a cough. So when she hears this cough that echoes across, I'm sure, my neighbor's apartment's walls as well, then she kind of runs away scared. And what can you do? But, yeah, she's been loyal. She's licking herself right now, so I would show you that she's licking herself, but it's that area you don't really want to share with others, so you'll just have to believe me that she's licking herself. Yeah, she's been using my legs as a pillow for a lot, keeping a respectable distance. She likes to eat paper towels that I've used. I don't know why. She doesn't care about dry paper towels, but if they're the littlest bit wet, she'll want to eat them, which I don't think is the most sanitary idea, so I discourage that, and I take away the gently used Kleenex and paper towels. But today was extra fun, because there was a fire alarm, and Mylar is afraid of fire alarms now. She used to not care, but 3 fire alarms ago, she peed on me, and it was not a small amount, I feel. And last time, she basically just clung to me with her very sharp claws that I really should trim, but, you know, I figure, what more damage can she do? So today, it was about 4 in the afternoon, and I was lying on the couch, minding my own business, half watching Darkwing Duck, first season, disc 1, like episode 5, quality stuff. Jim Cummings, very good voice artist. And voice artist, like I could judge a voice artist right now. But yeah, the fire alarm went off about 4:30, and she heard it, and I had like 4 sensors in this room, and they all were squelching, and so she dug into me like she was trying to find food in my armpit, but her claws dug in too, and I kind of laid there, and I thought, it's probably nothing, but as a man of principle, I should probably get up, but I really don't want to get up, because it's probably nothing. And I finally got up, and I got my sandals, and a flannel, and Mylar just clung to my arm and my torso the entire time, and we went outside, and the fire department showed up, and it was nothing, and I went back to my couch and fed Mylar for her stress in this ordeal. She's just lying there now. She's not going to cooperate. So yeah, hopefully this will all seem hilarious next I watch it. You know, I can look at how much the light of my camcorder glares off of my glasses. Ooh, spectrovision. And of course, thanks to my coworkers who are covering for me in this very rare time of sickness. I still maintain that I am man enough to take down any flu, but this is a viral infection, and therefore I think it meets different guidelines. Hopefully.
Oh wait, no, that's not what I